last time we went over what an array is, how it's numbered, how the positions are numbered. So today I'm actually gonna give you like a visual intuition about how to think about the concept of an array, because sometimes people get a little bit daunted and they can't do the programs and they get a little confused. I don't want that to happen because it's a fairly simple concept. It's nothing that you should have difficulty understanding, because it's very real life oriented. Like you can just think of it in real life and like it's analogous to something in real life. So like I said last time, an array is a collection. That's all it is. There's nothing more to it. Like if you studied math, you would have studied something called set theory. You can have like a set of numbers 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now this is a set. So essentially it has how many elements? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 elements. Now if this was an array in a computer, it would be numbered 0 through 4. 1, 2, 3. But if say this array was called A, okay, this was called A and you called A dot length, and you tried to access the variable A dot length. Let's say you have an integer x and you want to store it there. X is an int, remember that. Let's say you have this statement. This would assign the value of 5 to x. So this is something you have to remember while using arrays. Let's say you want to loop through an array. How do I do this? If I want to go through every array and let's say I want to print out every number, so I can go for int I equals 0. You have to go from 0 because you're going from position 0 through 4. So I less than x, I plus plus. And we use this less than x because let's say we've assumed x to store the value of a dot length. And here all you have to do is system.out.println a I. This is how you access an element in an array. This is the subscript notation. If you want to access element at position 0, A0, position at element 1, A1, 2, A2, and so on. So position at AI. So that's why when I is 1 and if you're going through this set and I equals 1, it prints out 4. I equals 2, 5, so on. Now, since you've got down what an array is, basically what it is in your head, let's move on to something further. Let's say I want to define an array. Let's say I define it like this: integer. Let's say I have an array of I'm trying to think of something. An array of um, sorry guys, I can't think of anything. I'm just gonna go with a stupid example. And array of cookies. Don't ask me why I chose this. I was eating butter cookies today. Cookies are nice, chocolate chip, butter. There's so many types. So let's say you had a coding system. So one would denote butter, two would denote chocolate, three would denote normal, since I can't think of anything else. So you could define this like this: 1, 2, 3. This declares the array and assigns it at the same time. What you can do is you can declare the array first int C for cookies, and I'm just trying to expose you to different kinds of notation right now. That's why I used it here first. The box brackets there, and now here is equal to new int, let's say 3, and here you've assigned it and declared it in the same go, but you haven't assigned the elements to anything. So now you have to go like C0 is equal to 1 yada yada, whatever. I'm hoping that you're understanding the gist of what I'm saying. Now let's think of it visually. If I have an element here, let's say this green thing here is my array. I have 4 elements numbered 1, 2, 3, 4. But in Java, what happens? 0, 1, 2, 3. Remember that. It's important. Let's say this element, this box at position 0 contains the element 7. This contains 9, contains 11, this contains 13. Right? And I told you wanted to switch. Basically, you wanted to bring 7 to where 9 is. And obviously 9 to where 7 is. How would you do that? Now, think of it this way. You can't just write A0, you want to switch A0 is equal to A1 and think that since 7 is at 0, 7 will go as in 9 will go to 7, and now if I write A1 is equal to A0, which basically means since 9 is at 7, and now 7 will become at 9 because A0 is 7, so 9 will become 7. That won't work. I'll tell you why. When you write A0 is equal to A1, this 7 gets overwritten and 9 comes there. And when you write A1 is equal to A0, you're just rewriting this 9 over here. So what's the point of that? Which is why this is how you swap you need to have an extra variable to that. Int t, let's say it's equal to 0 initially. Now suppose you want to swap ai and aj. ai and aj. So what you write is t is equal to ai ai is equal to t. I'm sorry, that's not what you would write. ai is equal to aj, my bad, and aj is equal to t. So what happens here? This is the swap code. You will not imagine how important this code is. Let's say, go back to my box. This time, let's make it 4. Suppose we have 4 here, 5, 7, 10. Let's say we wanted to change the element at position 0 with the element at position 1, basically 4 and 5. How would we do this? We have t set to 0. What did I say? You wanted to change 0 with 1. So a t is equal to a0. a0 is equal to a1 a1 equal to t. So what's happening here? This value of t, first t is equal to 4, right? That's being stored over there. That's the first line. T is equal to 4. Next, what's happening? A0. What's A0? A0 is 4. A0 is being rubbed off from there. It's being rubbed off completely. And being rewritten as A1. What is A1? 5. This has become 5. So 5 is gone here. Now what's happening? A1 is being rewritten as T. So A1 gets completely rubbed off here. And what gets rewritten here? T. What's T? T is just nothing but 4. So what have we done? We've swapped these two. They've interchanged places. So that, my friends, was the swapping logic. Something that you'll use. And I'll give you a problem for homework. Try this out. Let's say you have an array of length 10. Array of length 10. What I want you to do is, it's an integer array, int array of length 10. What I want you to do is, I want you to try and take the fourth element and put it in the place of the ninth element. A4 equal to A9, A3 equal to A8, and like 2 goes to 7. It's like a map. 1 maps to 6. So that's what I want you to do. And if you can write that code yourself, then well, your understanding arrays is a good thing. If you can't, you need to watch these videos again. So have a good day, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, and please pass the word around to your friends so that even they can learn a few things. I hope you're not getting too confused by arrays. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.